A close friend of the royal family is Penelope Knatchbull, also known as Penny. Penelope Meredith Mary Eastwood was born in April 16, 1953, the only child of a wealthy businessman, and she was raised in Switzerland and graduated from the London School of Economics in 1976. Penny Knatchbull and Prince Philip became close after Knatchbull's daughter, Leonora, age 5, passed away from kidney cancer in 1991. Prince Philip took Knatchbull under his wing and provided support. Prince Philip was 32 years older than Knatchbull, but British tabloids soon began referring to her as the keeper of secrets for the prince. Number 1. Penelope Knatchbull is the only child of Reginald and Mary Ann Eastwood. The Eastwoods did have a claim to a particular place in British culture, even though they were not nobility. In the 1960s, Reginald, a former butcher, founded the restaurant chain Aberdeen Steakhouse, later renamed Angus Steakhouse. Knatchbull spent her formative years in both Switzerland and Great Britain. Her father's chain was sold at that time, and different owners have owned it over the years. According to reports, the food quality has declined as a result of the menu and style becoming stale. Restaurant critics have criticized the reputation of Angus Steakhouse. Only a few of the chain's locations are still open, and as of 2021, its future was seriously in doubt. Number 2. Penelope Knatchbull and Prince Philip reportedly became friends in 1974, thanks to their shared passion for the great outdoors and horses. The prince and Knatchbull's friendship reached its apogee in 1991, when Penelope's daughter passed away from cancer. Philip took care of the distraught Knatchbull. He started inviting her to ride in his carriage, and later, he taught her how to drive one. Carriage driving remained a cornerstone of their friendship. Additionally, they both had a passion for mini motorbike races. Number 3. Penelope Eastwood changed her name to Penelope Knatchbull when she wed Norton Knatchbull, Philip's godson and King Charles III's second cousin in 1979. Norton is also the grandson of Louis Mountbatten, 1st Earl Mountbatten of Burma, Philip's uncle. Her wedding was held only months after the assassination of Mountbatten and was attended by the Queen and Philip, then Prince Charles, and other assorted royals. Broadlands, Mountbatten's Hampshire estate, was given to the newlyweds. Number 4. Soon after meeting the royal family for the first time, Penelope East and Knatchbull became friendly with the Prince of Wales. It was once said that Knatchbull and Charles were more than just pals. When Penelope and Norton were married, Charles served as the best man. In the years since their wedding, the tabloids have not left Charles and Penelope alone. After a confidant of Charles told him that Penelope and Philip were having an affair, the Sun repeated rumors that the two old friends were estranged. However, the two remained active in one another's lives. The kids of the Knatchbulls are close to Charles. Number 5. Penelope Knatchbull is referred to as Penny by her friends. She had another moniker among the palace staff. And also, Prince Philip would review the invitations when creating a guest list for a family event, whether it was private or public, large or small, and would invariably add, and also Penny. Knatchbull was a favorite of Philip's, and Queen Elizabeth II herself was eager to include her. For an example of how ubiquitous Knatchbull's presence in royal events is, just look to Philip's funeral. She was the only non-family member present, along with the prince's private secretary. In happier times, she and the royal family could be seen standing on the balcony of Buckingham Palace, waving to the crowds and admiring the procession of the colors. Number 6. Nicholas, Alexandra, and Leonora Knatchbull are all three of Penelope and Norton Knatchbull's children. Sadly, Leonora did not live to adulthood. She was diagnosed with cancer and passed away at age 5. Penelope is said to have become closer friends with Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II as a result of her daughter passing away. The family estate, Broadlands, is where Leonora was laid to rest. Penelope later started the Leonora Children's Cancer Fund. Number 7. From the 1990s on, Penelope Knatchbull was always by Prince Philip's side, which was practically guaranteed to spark rumors. Press speculations surrounded their friendship. The prince had previously been accused of infidelity, so this was nothing new. Knatchbull and the royals gave no public credence to the rumors. Number 8. Although there's no proof that Penelope Knatchbull and Prince Philip had a relationship, it's known to all that Penelope's own marriage was ruined by infidelity. In order to live with his mistress, Lady Nuttall, in the Bahamas, Norton Knatchbull left his wife and the Broadlands home where they had raised their children. Although they were no longer close, Penelope and Norton were still legally wed. Number 9. Regarding the nature of Prince Philip's friendship with Penelope Knatchbull or other rumors of infidelity during their lengthy marriage, Queen Elizabeth II may have harbored misgivings or resentments. However, there is no proof of it. The Queen laughed about her husband's flirtatious tendencies, suggesting that she was aware of them and probably at ease with them. Knatchbull was treated by the Queen as a friend, just as Philip did. The Queen was struck by Knatchbull's strength in the face of her husband Norton's widely reported affair, as well as how she handled the death of her daughter, Leonora. Number 10. Prince Philip retired from public life in 2017. One of the few non-relatives who continued to visit the prince frequently after his retirement was Penelope Knatchbull. Knatchbull reportedly played a significant role of Philip's retired life. Queen Elizabeth II decided that her husband needed to stop driving after he was in a car accident in 2019. She assigned Knatchbull to the challenging task of persuading him to give up his driver's license. Regardless of how heated that exchange became, Knatchbull continued to stop by Wood Farm until Philip passed away in 2021. Number 11. Penelope Knatchbull has had to take on some of her husband Norton Knatchbull's duties with regard to the family's holdings as a result of his deteriorating health due to Alzheimer's disease. Penelope has also assumed some ceremonial responsibilities connected to her husband's titles. The town council invited Penelope to succeed as High Steward. She was automatically appointed to the position after accepting, and a formal induction ceremony took place in 2011. Number 12. Prince Philip and Penelope Knatchbull were longtime friends. Her husband, Norton Knatchbull, is the grandson of Philip's uncle, Louis Mountbatten, and the godson of Philip. The couple's house is yet another factor that links them to the royal family. The Romsey estate where the Knatchbull family resides, Broadlands, used to be part of the neighborhood Abbey. It traded hands among the nobility for centuries until Mountbatten acquired it by marriage. In the early days of their honeymoon, he welcomed Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip into his home. Prince Charles and Princess Diana also spent the initial portion of their honeymoon there in 1981, when Penelope and Norton Knatchbull owned it. On the estate, they also inaugurated the Mountbatten Exhibition.